Om Shanti. This is the meditation on the Murli of 14th of June, 2025. And let us remind ourselves who we are, the true self is a soul, not this body, nor the character we are playing. The Father gives us the knowledge of Brahmand, the element of light, and the beginning, middle, and the end of the world, which no one else can give. There is only one God. Therefore, we should celebrate the birth of the One. The rest is creation, and nothing can be attained from that. It is only from the Father that we receive the inheritance. That one is our unlimited Father, or we can say, Father of the unlimited, the one who gives us knowledge of the unlimited. He does not relate any scriptures to us, he just gives us the essence which everyone is seeking. Father has taught us Raja Yoga. Father comes and establishes the one religion, and then all the other religions are destroyed with Raja Yoga. This is what he teaches us. He is the ocean of knowledge. He speaks to us, children, souls, now, and it will repeat again in the same way after 5,000 years. No one but the Father can explain all of this to us. He speaks to us through this lotus mouth of Brahma Baba. And this is the mouth he has taken on loan. Gomukh, it is called, and he is the senior mother. And only the versions of this knowledge emerge from this mouth. The highest on high Father is the purifier, and he is also the teacher. Only we know this, and the cycle of 84 births is in our intellect. Baba gave us the contrast with the founders of the religion that the destruction does not take place when they come into this cycle. They establish their religions and they bring the expansion with them. So at that time, the tree is expanding, but when Baba comes, destruction happens, so everything is going back to the essence. We discard everything from our intellect of this old world because we know that now we have to return home. We have to forget everyone, everything, because this dirty old world is already dead for us. And we are now changing from ordinary humans into deities with this knowledge. Baba says, constantly remember me alone, and your sins will be absolved. And then you can get home with him. Otherwise there is punishment and status will be destroyed. The Father comes and establishes original, eternal deity religion, Dharma. And with this Dharma we are becoming deities from ordinary human beings. And for that we are imbibing divine virtues at this time. Slightest traces of anger will bring up the consciousness to talk to Baba. Baba, I made this mistake today. I committed a sin. Father says, there is no forgiveness, but don't make the same mistake again. Father's teacher's duty is not to forgive, but he says the way to do it is use your register and see your own manners. Check your chart. This is the way to clear our conscience. We can check, did I cause sorrow to anyone today? Did I upset anyone? But it is time now to do this work. And it takes time to imbibe these divine virtues. But it is with this great difficulty that the body consciousness breaks. So Baba is giving us the importance of chart. And only when we consider ourselves to be bodiless can there be love for the Father. So the soul has the love for the Father. The character may or may not have the love, but it is always a limited love and not the true love. Because otherwise the intellect is caught up with the karmic accounts of the body. So bodiless practice increases the love for the Father, and then we can remain constant and stable in our true Dharma of soul. We have to make time for this if we want to go to the new cycle, new age in the beginning. Therefore we now have the disinterest, vairagya, in this old world. And we know that we are not going to take rebirth in this old world, because this is our final birth in this hell. And we are studying, making the effort, taking time out to practice being true self. Only the short time remains. Baba again and again reminds us that do not attach your hearts to this old world. Remember me and remember your home, and your sins will be absolved. Follow the Father's directions, and only then we can make our lives elevated. Baba says, do everything for your livelihood, but also study this study and remain trustees, which means we have to bring this knowledge into practical life. We have to live by it, to be the trustees. The children who have unlimited disinterest in this old world will offer everything they have to the Father, because nothing belongs to us. Even the body belongs to Baba. This is an old body. It has to be renounced. So the attachment to everything has to be breaking at this time. And this is how we become the conquerors of attachment. We are now coming out of the knowledge of the limited and going into the intellect that is unlimited. So only this unlimited knowledge should remain in our intellect, and no vision has to be drawn anywhere else, because we now have to return home. The tree of Brahmin continues to grow according to drama plan. It has to take place. This is our spiritual government, and we are able to see new world in divine visions. We have to go there, and in that new world of heaven, we will create our own palaces. He is the one who teaches us, children, about this new world. He is teaching us Raja Yoga, and then the war will take place. But in the new world, there is golden palaces, there is one religion. After the establishment, the war will take place, and destruction of all the religions means one religion is emerged in the new world. And all of us have to make this effort, our own effort. And this is our study of the unlimited. And no human being can give us these teachings. Father has explained us the significance of Shyam and Sundar, that we become beautiful Sundar after Baba's knowledge, because we were ugly, Shyam. And now we dislike this hell, old world, because we are at the most auspicious confluence age. We are becoming most elevated from the ordinary human beings, Purushottam. And this is the world of fighting and quarreling, jungle of thorns. And Baba is taking us to the heaven, the garden of Allah. And Father comes and changes us from thorns into flowers. Only few emerge. Again, Baba reminds us to be the destroyers of attachment, and remind us that who is ours? So mine is one and none other. The Father has now come to take us back home. We have to become pure to go home. Otherwise, there's a great deal of punishment and no status. Our concern is to be Satu Pradhan, and we have to do this service by going to temples of Shiva and tell them God made the people of Bharat into masters of heaven, and He's doing that once again. And He says, simply remember me alone and no one else. Baba gave us the blessing today to be knowledgeable soul whose speaking, thinking and doing are all equal. Since the time of the stage of retirement is coming close, need to finish our weaknesses and consciousness of mine and me, and become equal in speaking, thinking, and doing. Become that embodiment of this knowledge, because every act, sanskar, virtue, and duty of the knowledgeable soul is powerful just like Father's. We do not play the games of wasteful games, of silly games of any kind. We play the game of godly games, which means churning this knowledge and applying this knowledge in our lives. And we are constantly celebrating a meeting with the Father, making others equal to the Father. This is the game to meet the Father. Again and again we forget. And by doing service with enthusiasm, it merges all the trivial illnesses of the mind, body. Baba reminds us the importance of introversion and the silence of the mind. When we finish the waste and keep churning the knowledge and remain in this control of the traffic of the mind, we are observing the silence of the mind. It is not a dead silence, it's a sweet silence. Om Shanti.